This video is a response to a question that came in at a recent live webinar about the ninth chakra, which is an energy center in the back of the head situated between the two occipital lobes. After a little investigation, it became evident that the origins of the idea of a chakra being in that location comes from Paramahansa Yogananda and some writings that he did on the physiology many years ago. But anyway, so the idea came up, and we're in this video, we're doing some investigation into the ninth chakra. I hope you find it interesting. Thanks for being with me. The ascension process is a little different for each person. And for some people, it more centers around this expansion of awareness to Brahman, to that they lose the self, they go into that space of they realize their status as totality. For other people, the ascension process sort of, it grows through the refinement of perception. So for some people, I'd say it's for those people whose nervous systems are kind of wired, that the way they get to the awakening experience is through the refinement of perception, then yes. Then there's definitely a spot there that's directly involved or activated with the refinement of perception, which brings me to another thought. We just take a moment here as a collective and focus our awareness on the space between the two occipital lobes. Feeling that flow of compassion, it rises up from the heart, it goes right up into the brain and up into that area in the back of the head. And I'm seeing, as the awareness is going back there is a meridian that's running from that space between the two occipital lobes right up to, it comes up into the Ajna chakra, and then it also can beam forward like that. Just like that. Just it beams. Okay, how do we turn it off? You have to be able to control it. We don't just beam it forward, we also open it and close it. And this ties in very nicely. There was this whole discussion yesterday about waves of consciousness, which in my discussion with a family member this morning, he was like, I don't think that discussion is as valuable as other things you could talk about. So, but when it comes to controlling the way energy flows through the nervous system and through the physiology, there is a value in practice. And practicing. How can I beam it forward like that? And then how can I pull it back? And pull it back and pull it back and hold it? And can I do that? Can I do pulses? And can I do fast pulses? And can I do slow pulses? And can I do pulses with a very low magnitude, with a very low aperture, like a little pulse like this, like a little, the subtlest, tenderest, gentlest possible pulse? And can I do a pulse that's like like a bigger, like so, right? And we learn to control. You learn to control, because it's through the mastery of the flow of that energy that we not only interact with our environment, but we set up a relationship with the environment that's alive and awake in ways that would not otherwise be so. Okay, so that's my take on that question. Thank you. Thank you. Fabulous question.